Hey everyone, it's Miss Allison. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, so after day one of our body paragraph workshop, I went through and gave you some feedback and noticed that we need just a little bit more time on those, so I'm going to offer this tool for you to continue to work on those body paragraphs and really solidify them, okay? So we're going to walk through these steps together so you know how to approach this, and then in class we'll be doing the same thing, so hopefully this is helpful. The first thing is it's saying copy and paste your prompt here. So I'm going to go back to my on demand. It's important that you have that open. And I'm going to find the prompt that I wrote about. So here I did prompt number 2. You're welcome to include your annotations as well, the steps that you wrote for yourself. So here we have prompt number 2, and I'm going to read that to myself for a moment to remind myself, what am I writing about while we're going through? Okay? Awesome. So I know that I'm going to be writing about how each character contributes to the garden. It's asking me to pick 3 characters and then 3 quotes for each character. So I'm going to go ahead and work through that on the outline below. Now, on your on-demand, many of you have started your writing down here. Like you can see somewhat, we were workshopping in class together. Looks great. This is where we're going to make sure that all of the pieces are accounted for. So it's going to take a little bit of copy and paste shifting work, but this is going to be really important that we go in here and make sure, okay, here is what I have or here's what I don't have, and we can fill in the blanks. I noticed that some of you guys were missing some pieces and I don't think even realized it, which is fine. So this will help us catch all, okay? So what you're going to do is you can go through and start copying and pasting what you have for each person, and make sure that you're filling it out. You'll notice that we have our topic sentence, point, evidence, analysis. That's going to happen 3 times in each body paragraph. That's the biggest struggle I saw some of us having, is having 3 different ideas, right, for each character. And we'll do that for each body paragraph. Today our focus is getting all of those boxes filled out just for our body paragraphs, okay? Awesome. So what you can do is, like I said, just go in. Here's a topic sentence that I wrote for Kim. Go ahead and put that in there. And then you would put in your point. And so on, right? Alright guys, so that is the first thing that we're going to do. Now I want to point out a couple of bonus things that I have added here for you, because I know some of you are maybe ready for a little bit more or are struggling to come up with some ideas. So either way, that's going to help you here. So down here, where did it go? Here is a new chart that I have for you guys. So this is formatted kind of funky. Okay, I fixed the formatting. So right here is some writing resources that is going to help you if you're still kind of stuck or needing some ideas. There are sentence stems. There's an example paragraph on a different text, different ways that you can be answering your prompt, what is PEA, all of those things. This is the mini lesson we did yesterday in class that would be really helpful to watch if you're still kind of stuck. This is a bonus tool that I'm not requiring you to use by any means, but I want to show you how to use it. If you're like, what? I have to come up with 3 things for a character? Like, that is insane. This is going to help you get there. It's called What I See, What I Think, What That Is. This is only if you are so stuck that you don't know how to come up with 3 things for your character, okay? So let's walk through what this chart is and I'll show you an example. This is What I See. It says, this is where you list the evidence from the text, direct quotes, or paraphrase that relates to the topic. This will become your evidence, and I notice it's red like evidence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first think about my prompt, and then I'm going to pick my character. So my prompt is a character that contributes a lot to the garden. I'm going to pick Kim first because she starts the garden, right? She contributes a lot. Then I'm going to come to my online text. I'll go to her chapter, and I'm going to look for any quote here that shows, okay, she contributed something to the garden. Awesome. And then when I find that quote, I'm going to copy and paste it. Boom, right here into my chart, okay? So the quote that I chose says, then I told myself that I must sow my bravery. I continued farther and chose a spot far from the sidewalk and hidden from view by a rusty refrigerator. I had to keep my project safe. Next, I'm going to go into that what I think. So now I'm going to process what this is. What does this quote mean when I'm thinking about contributions to the garden? This is backwards from how we kind of learned how to do it, and that's fine. There's no right approach, guys. It's all about just getting that PEA written, okay? So this says, what I think, this is where you explain the evidence you found and how it relates to the topic of your paragraph. This will become your analysis, and it's blue like analysis. Well, I look at this quote and I'm thinking, okay, so Kim finds this dirt lot and she wants to go to a better place in it, you know, kind of keep it safe. So I'm going to say Kim sees more than what is there, right? She sees a kind of a potential in it versus just like, ew, this is a gross place, okay? And then finally, my what that is. So this is where you take your thinking and summarize the idea in a short word or phrase. This will become your point. So again, we're working backwards. This is only if you're stuck. I'm going to say, okay, so she did that action we saw it in the book. in my mind, I think that means that she sees more than what that is. I'm going to call that vision. I think that's a really good word to say what she has there. She has vision, right? And eventually, this is going to turn into my point, evidence, and analysis. You can see I'll bounce kind of backwards here. I would say, to start, Kim has vision. In the text it states, and then I would explain my quote, right? This quote shows that Kim looks past the nastiness of what's going on in her world, and she finds a place to start her garden, okay? So this is a helpful chart. I have a couple different ones set up for you down here if you want to use this for your characters. Again, only if you're really stuck. Like, I do not know how to write this paragraph. Start here, and then up top is where we will plug in those different words and things that we were just talking about. So this is where I would write, this is a different paragraph, but I would write the different paragraph pieces here. Our goal is to have some complete body paragraphs, hopefully by the end of class today, so we can move on to our intro and conclusion. I hope this is helpful, guys, and happy writing.